All right, here we go. Second round for Mr. Byron Nelson. Conditions, of course, is hard, which means we get 10 extra roll in the fairway and rough, and 5 on the green. The wind is strong in the southwesterly direction. So on the first hole, southwest wind is going to be our crosswind right, which will be here. Assuming we use a big wood or 3-wood, the distance is going to be knocked down by 10 yards, and then we'll have to figure out how much. It looks like the average here is 10 right with these things. So I'm going to aim 10 left to try to counteract that wind, and I'm only going to use a 3-wood off the tee. We also deduct 10 yards from the flight of all tee shots, so it's actually knocking it down by 20. So maybe I could use a driver. No, I am going to use a driver, and I'm going to aim 10 left because of the. Here we go with Byron. He rolls, of course, an 11 with a 3. 11 is a 24. 24 is, oh yeah, long drive, great. So with a long drive, roll one die and refer to the yellow chart. Okay. So, but the 3 on the green, 3 was, it's going to go left 5, and remember I aimed 10 left. Also, the chart here of 3 is right 5. So the left 5 and right 5 cancel out. And I aimed 10 left. This is the wrong side. This is going to be a boomer drive. So let's see what the long drive is on a 24. A 3. 3 is 285 yards with a roll of 35. So 285, of course, it's knocked down 20, so 265 takes it right to the beginning of the dog leg. This dog leg is a 3-1. We have we have now a 35-yard roll. So let's see what we get here. And it's 3-1. So 15 is 1 over. 30 is 1 over. We still have 15 yards to roll. Now the rough is going to knock down at 15 to half, rounded up is 10 more yards. So he ends up at 300. 300 left 20. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, we're shooting for white pins, so we're kind of in line with it. This is a short-sighted pin, no doubt about it, but we don't use short-sighted in this game. I will probably going to aim for this using this line right here. So I'm going to come up here, but I'm going to aim 15 yards to the right because I want to be on this line. So if I'm aiming 15 right, I'm only 135 from the center of the green, which is here, which is the same as the pin. However, let's see what a normal 135 shot for Nelson. It's going to be a very short shot. Here is a pitching wedge is 140 normally. And let's look at what a crosswind right with a pitching wedge will do. That's going to be -5. So boy, look at that, -5. And he, like I said, he averages 140. We want to go 135. So actually it looks like a pretty good place to aim. And then we just have to do this. Looks like he's going to come out right 10, the biggest chance. So let's aim 10 left. So to counteract that. So instead of me coming over here, I'm going to go down this line of origin and let the wind hopefully work it back. So again, 135 gets me to this line on the pin. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm from the rough though. I got to roll one die. Okay, it is rough because down here it says 1, 2, 3. The ball's in a good lie. 4, 5, 6 is rough. So I'm glad I caught that. Let's see what that does to his shot. From the rough, a 4 that's too much, 150. And so 135, 130 is probably about as good as we can hope for, because 150, 145, yeah, no, we're going to get a roll. So, okay, nope, we are definitely going to use that 9-iron from the rough. So here goes. I'm aiming 5 right. Okay, we got a 56 with a 4. 56 is a 15R. Well, the R means nothing here because we don't have a chart where that affects it. 15 is not a really good shot, so 15 is 135 with a 4, which is right 15. Ouch. So let's go figure that out, and then we'll apply the wind. 135, we know the wind's going to knock it down 5. So that's 130. The wind is on a 4. On a 4 for a 9-iron is right 15. So man, we're going 30 yards right with that wind. Okay, so 130, and remember, I was going up this line. Let's see, yeah, this line here. So 130 and 300 is 430. So 10, 20, 30 would be there. And then I went 30, 10, 20, 30 to the right because I went right 15 and the wind took me right 15. And then there is a 5-yard roll to this. Oh boy, I forgot about the hard conditions. So this is actually going to roll 10 yards, 15 yards. Okay, well, that was my bad. But still, we're not in too bad a shape. So we're at 10, 20, 30, 40, 445, right 15. Okay, so now we got a chip shot here. How far? Excuse me. We are 10 over, and where am I going to aim here? I'm probably going to aim for this point right here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20 by 10. 10 by 20 is going to be a 22-yard shot. So we go to our first chart. The one to, let's see, the 25. Oh yeah, 16 to 25. We're going to be using this. We're not shooting for the pin. Okay, remember we're aiming right here. And we'll just read the red and white die for that. That's a 34. A 34 under the iron column is 6. His average is 4, so we use this 4 column. And come down to 4 and work over to the middle under fairway is 0, 0, so we hit our spot. Excuse me. Exactly. So we hit right there. And that is at 10, 20, 30, 435 left 5. So he has to make a, we roll 2 dice, it's 15. We're 1 grid length away. 15 minus 8. We get to subtract because this wasn't a 5 or a 6. So 15 minus 8 is a 7-footer. We're using putting chart. Using putting chart number 2. Byron's going to try to sink a 7-footer for his par. He rolled a 64. A 64 is a 13. Let's go to the 7-foot putt. And 13 is in, so Byron salvages a par on the first hole.